Excuse me, your honor. In the streets wouldn't be no honor if consequence.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Athlete division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Macy Chiasson. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mayra Bueno, Silva.
Ready? Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200, I got this man across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
Well, she's got the longer reach. No problem finding her range and landing the straight punch there. 1-2 punch by Bueno Silva. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs.
Another good stick to the head.
All right, so there's that kick to the leg, and you can be sure she's going to go back to the well with that.
She's beating up that lead leg, dominating it and slowing down her opponent. Look for her to continue doing that same technique.
Nice jab.
Ooh, big shot lands.
So more output, at least in the early going.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Oh, pretty good counter jab to the head by Mayra Bueno Silva. Oh, her strike landed cleanly there. As she misses with the left punch there. Nice combination of kicks there by Mayra Bueno Silva.
Big shot to the head. I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Beautiful leg kick.
Nice job by her there to block that shot. She missed with that jab.
Cannot take too many of those.
There's another nice kick. Solid kicks across the board from her tonight.
I mean, she throws the kick without any wind-up. There's no tell to when she's coming.
Oh, nice kick.
Nice head kick.
Oh, nice jab by Macy Chiasson.
Oh, nice signal, yes. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Staying busy here in the clinch. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Able to land a looping right. Great. Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Chiasson.
That was nice.
Might be able to hook onto an arm here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Submission defense. I'm gonna have no voice if she gets out of this.
She is a savage. It looked like she was done, but she kept fighting, and now she gets to continue on.
Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit. Nice.
And right into side control. Making all these shots count. 10 seconds to go in round one. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Round two straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Hit to the head. This could be it. Oh, nice jab. Oh, really using her reach advantage to land the jab there, DC. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
Trying to kick the leg out. Well, that's her best strike, that hook, and she's able to land it yet again here.
She lands it once again. She tells you what she's going to do. You got to be able to stop. Most can't, and once again, she finds herself in front and mostly behind that hook.
Ooh! Hard shots landing on both sides here.
She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of the leg, so it takes a little longer to really start to see the effects of what you're doing. Right now, she's landing, but down the line, boy, if she stays the course, it'll pay dividends.
Chiasson's hook. She put everything into that one, now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
We go 2 minutes down here in the second round. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This would look like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of...
Huge shots going on right here.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Nice. Nicely done.
And now she has her back.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. All right, full guard here. We'll see if she can set up the arm bar now.
She's got it very tight.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survives.
Chiasson's in half guard now. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half. Gotta be careful here.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, underhook, and getting back to your feet.
2 rounds in the books.
Deep breath, recover. Nice work out there. All those hours spent in the gym wrestling have really paid off. She has no answers for you on the ground.
All right, so what a round it was, DC. Take us through some of the highlights. Got to think her kicking game is going to be featured prominently here.
She did decent work with the hands, but the kicking game was the thing that truly separated her from her opponent. She was landing kick after kick and truly slowing down her opponent in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Man, her job is good. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Oh, nice inside kick. Big kick lands. No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots. Lands a nice leg kick.
Chiasson's huge connection fire there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Bueno Silva gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, she's got her back. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passive, right away passive, trying to pass to get good ground and pound on.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, man, it's really hard to watch at this point in time as her opponent just continues to target that bloody area around her eye.
Well, it's just advanced. From the very start of the fight, she got cut, and now she's dealing with a massive cut that is just leaking blood. She's got to be very smart defensively.
Chiasson's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent is starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. You cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Chiasson.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Beautiful transition.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Chiasson's back in full mount. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Chiasson. Bueno Silva's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Final minute of the fight. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
15 seconds. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Macy Chiasson!
All right, nicely done. They're going to enjoy watching the film back, I would think, as she gets a clear decision win on all 3 judges' scorecards, and got to give her a lot of confidence going forward to be able to beat a striker on this level.
Yeah, to be able to fight